Hello, Y10. Dr. Tolchinova is here. I would like to give you feedback today on your mock examination papers. The first paper, paper 1, non-calculator paper, and we are looking at the question 1. You had to work with fractions here. The first question A was on multiplying two simple fractions, 1 over 2 times 1 over 6. When you multiply fractions, you multiply the numerators and you multiply the denominators. You have to show your method explicitly, so don't skip straight to the answer. Write down exactly what you intend to do. So 1 times 1, 2 times 6. Before multiplying out these numbers, I advise you to check whether you can cancel and simplify the fraction before multiplication. That will secure basically more accurate answer and less work for you to do. Alright, so 1 times 1, 1, 2 times 6, 12. There are no common factors between 1, 2 and 6 except not interest in 1, so you are fine. You multiply it, you've got 1 over 12. Don't forget to write your answer also in the answer line. They are there for you to write the answers. Okay, so part B. When you divide fractions, you change the division to multiplication and you multiply, basically you change division to multiplication by reciprocal of the second fraction. That is what you say, swap the second fraction upside down, basically writing its reciprocal of 3/5. Okay, so what we do is we write the first fraction as it is, we change division to multiplication, and we write reciprocal of the second fraction, which is 5 over 3, so you turn them upside down, alright? So now we've got the operation that you're very familiar with, is multiplying of two fractions. So you multiply the two numerators, 2 times 5, and you multiply the two denominators, 3 times 3, so you get 2 times 5, 10, 3 times 3, 9. Obviously, before doing this, please check whether you can cancel before. There are no common factors except 1, which is not really interesting, so we're getting 10 over 9. 10 over 9 is in a proper fraction. It means that the numerator is heavier than the numerator. So that means that we can write it as a mixed number. There is a 1 whole here at least, because 9 goes into 10 once, right? So because 9 nines will make it 1, 9 nines will make it 1, okay? And 1 is the remainder, so the answer is 1 and 1 over 9. Okay, the last question. The last part of this question is asking you to subtract fractions. There are different ways how you can deal with this fraction. For example, deal first with the whole parts, 3 take away 2 first, and then quarter minus 2/3. Most likely you will get a negative number there, which is not a problem, so you can just simply take that negative, as far as I see, negative 5/12 from 1 whole, and you'll get 7/12 as the answer. There is another way to solve this question. For example, most typical is when people turn mixed number into improper fraction. 3 and 1/4 can be written as 13 over 4. Let me explain to you why. 3 and 1/4 written with only denominator 4 means, to answer the question, right, how many quarters is all of this together? Each one has 4 quarters, right? If I have 1 whole and divide into 4 equal, this is not quite equal, but we'll just pretend that it's equal, into 4 equal parts. So you see each part is 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, right? So we have 4 quarters in every one. So if you have 3 wholes, right, so that means 1 whole has 4 quarters, but 3 wholes will have 12 quarters, right? 12 quarters, and 1 more. So altogether you have 13 quarters. So shortcut gives you kind of very simple rule. Multiply 3 by 4, 12, add 1, so that's 13. Okay, that's how we find how many quarters would be there. So when we had 2 and 2/3, again the denominator tells you how many parts will be there you are interested in. So 3 says you are interested in thirds. So there are 3 thirds in every one. So therefore in 2 wholes there will be 6 thirds. 2 times 3, 6, and plus 2 more, so 8 thirds, right? So now we've got different denominators here. We want to have the same denominator. We need to think about the lowest common multiple of 4 and 3, which is 12. 12 for both of them, right? So now we need to transform each fraction with denominator 4 and 3 into fraction with denominator 12. So what we do, we multiply the first fraction by 3, numerator and denominator. We write it as equivalent fraction with denominator 12. So we've got 13 times 3, 39. And here we've got 3 times 4, 12. 8 times 4, 32. When we subtract fractions with the same denominator, we just subtract their numerators. So 39 take away 32 will be equal to 7 over 12. So that's the answer, right?